territory.
Lena, get in your bed.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go. 3-19. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he leaped over him. And a little bit of daylight. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
They're right there by the counter.
No, I think we're shopping.
FedEx.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, hold on. Get in your bed.
Hoyer. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. Early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. You're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. Here's Hoyer. Flushed out right. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now the Packers get set to go. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about it. They had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he stays up, pushing through the contact. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Two former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end Graham. Packer first down. First carry here for Ty Montgomery. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Elena, get in your bed.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Dad, this is one of the ones you just bought.
We are going. Hey, 626.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know. Defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Maria.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Don't make me do it.
got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Huh?
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And his pass incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers operating from the gun. He is going to find Hill here.
No.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Yeah, there is the box on.
Rodgers now on 1st down. But escapes the sack. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Find it?
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
That's fine, yeah. 319 on it. 319.
From the gun, Rodgers. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in KC. And the Raiders have jumped out to an early lead over the Chiefs. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. To throw once more. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Don't put salt in there. There's no salt in there.
Because it makes it too
It makes it really salty.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Wait, let me try one first. No.
And spins away.
What do you supposed to put first? The hot sauce? Where do you put the foot first? The hot sauce or the
lime?
Wait. Then the salt.
Then the hot sauce. No salt. Stop.
And they'll run it here. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Yeah. You're making them a bunch of them, yeah. You have cut one out in half, and you have 2. Get them back and cut them. Yeah, hold on.
Now Hoyer. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll give him a yard on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Are you the Packers?
No, the Lions. Look at him there.
Are you gonna help? Are you coming? I'll play a game for
Okay, hold on. I'll explain it. I just gotta see if I can get a first down.
you. What was
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
the round part of the Jeep or the
What are you talking about?
like this part of the Jeep or that part?
You're going up.
This so that
Hold
side.
on, I'll show you the limits.
Show me. Before I hit you.
Stop before I
They
smack
had a
you.
catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here.
Right?
Here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing.
This on air me.
It means it's in the
He'll drop to throw.
So that way.
And the third down pass falls incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away.
Arden.
No, I like freaking screaming because
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. The last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Being chased out left.
Do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
What? Nobody has a touchdown.
They go play action here on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. And in week 17,
Big baby, big baby, big baby, big baby. There, you happy? That one of
Get in
them.
there.
Ooh, now can you help me?
Mm-hmm.
There, you happy that one of the guys got hurt? Are you? I wasn't over there. I was right here.
this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. 190. 190. Ohio. Ohio.
There you go. 0 people watching.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And now the line.